When you think of the strongest version of Spider-Man, many different interpretations of the character may come to mind. The well-known ones include Beyonder Spider-Man and Cosmic Spider-Man, but a version of the character that I've seen getting praised recently for being his strongest form is Power of Love Spider-Man. In this video, I'm going to go over the entire comic where he appears, explaining who Power of Love Spider-Man is and if he's actually one of Spider-Man's strongest forms. With that being said, let's jump right into the comic. In the depths of the Florida swamps, the Swamp Man emerges, also known as Man-Thing. But this is not the traditional Man-Thing. Rather, it is the version of Cadmon, the first man who existed on Earth. Meanwhile, Peter Parker is having lunch in New York with his wife, Gwen Stacy, his daughter, his Uncle Ben, Aunt May, and his father-in-law, George Stacy. They are all celebrating Peter's promotion to Vice President of the Power Chip Corporation. Suddenly, an explosion occurs. Peter tells Gwen to get the family to safety while he goes to see what happened. As Peter unbuttons his shirt, he is surprised to find that he is not wearing the Spider-Man suit underneath, and also that he no longer has his spider powers. He begins to plummet from the heights of the building, but moments later Peter wakes up. It was all a bad dream. During breakfast, Aunt May also mentioned she had some strange dreams that she couldn't remember. What neither of them knows is that this sensation has its origin in one of the strange waves moving through the Nexus of Realities. Ted Sallis, the original Man-Thing, had merged with his wife, but upon realizing that reality is in danger, he separates to help Cadmon. Back in New York, Peter overhears others talking about their disturbing dreams. Meanwhile, he finds out that the Brotherhood of Scriers has organized a meeting in a multi-million-dollar mansion. The Scriers gather but realize that none of the present members called the meeting and fear they have been lured into a trap. However, they are interrupted by a man they recognize as the true Scrier, their founder, who ruled them for thousands of years. One of those present mocks him, but the Scrier takes action and makes the individual disappear. The Scrier then explains that he is the architect of the past and future of Earth and that apparently a silver angel woke him from his slumber. Now that he has returned, he wants to reshape Earth in his image. When the Scrier transforms one of his subjects into the Outrider, Spider-Man appears and begins to fight them. However, the group's leader attacks Spider-Man with a glance, causing him to forget everything he has seen and leave. Then the leader of the Brotherhood of Scriers and the Outrider teleport away. Meanwhile, the spirit of Ted Sallis emerges from the Nexus of Realities. Ted Sallis discovers the remains of Man-Thing and believes that Cadmon was destroyed, but in reality, Cadmon had fused with the Nexus of Realities to avoid being discovered. In the Himalayas, the true Scrier explains to the Outrider that to complete their plan, they must destroy the Guardians of the Nexus. In New York, Spider-Man is shocked to see Man-Thing appear in front of him. Man-Thing helps him recover the memories that had been erased by the Scriers. Immediately afterward, Man-Thing teleports Spider-Man to the Nexus, where the Outrider had arrived first, and attacks him. Spider-Man is thrown across the Nexus, which leads him to a reality where Peter is a famous television host. Returning to the Scrier, he warns Man-Thing that he does not have the power to stop him. As proof, the Scrier transforms the wasteland of the Himalayas into a forest full of life. Meanwhile, Spider-Man sees different versions of himself in other realities and realizes that in this fight he is not only risking his own existence, but also that of other Peter Parkers. Spider-Man delves into the source of reality, gaining the power of love and loyalty. The Outrider is overwhelmed by these emotions and abandons his quest. With the Outrider's defeat, all the damage to the Nexus is undone, and the essence of Ellen, Man-Thing's wife, who was guarding the Nexus, returns to her rightful place. The story ends with Spider-Man saving not only the day, but also the realities, as one of the most powerful versions of the wall crawler, which many readers have called Spider-Man Power of Love. So after going through this comic, what we can conclude is that Spider-Man Power of Love is easily one of the strongest versions of Spider-Man we've ever seen. His strength comes from his connection to the Nexus of Realities, which ties together all dimensions and gives him multiversal level power. By tapping into the Nexus, Spider-Man gains the ability to warp reality itself, fighting on a conceptual plane that goes beyond physical limitations. His power isn't just about strength. It's grounded in the cosmic force of love, which gives him emotional focus and purpose, allowing him to maintain his sanity even in the face of overwhelming odds. On top of that, being amped by Man-Thing, a guardian of the Nexus, pushes Spider-Man's abilities even further, allowing him to combat beings that threaten entire realities. This makes him not just a hero of one world, but a protector of all realities. In short, Spider-Man, Power of Love, is a multiversal guardian, wielding the power to alter the very fabric of existence itself. His strength lies in his emotional core, making him not only powerful but also uniquely unstoppable when fueled by the love for everything he holds dear. Thank you all for watching this video, and if you click that subscribe button, it will be greatly appreciated.